All right. Awesome. 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 Miss Nina, are you ready? I'm so ready. I'm excited. All right, so if you are able, let's get those cameras on. Let's see those beautiful faces. All right, so we are here to get fit and funded. I am so happy to be here with my awesome co-host, Mrs. Nina Rochelle Moore, and we're gonna give y'all the tea. No pun intended. We're gonna give y'all the tea on the crypto space, stock space, forex trading, whatever you may be interested in, or maybe it's all the above, right? So we are here to tell you just a little bit of information about it. Why is a good time to get started now? Now, not next month or next year. It's a good time to get started now. How the process could be just as simple as saving $5 a day and getting started. All right, so I don't know, Miss Nina, would you want to get started? Go
Yes.
ahead. I could
All
keep
right.
going.
Awesome. So thank you so very much. Y'all give Dr. Dunn a hand for being on this call and opening us up. She loves talking about stocks and cryptocurrency. She absolutely loves it. And she absolutely loves earning extra income. And we could be literally in the comfort of our homes, laying on the side of the beach. We give each other the trade secrets. We're learning from some of the best of the best of the best. And so the first thing that I want to do is I want you all to give Dr. Dunahan, and if you please turn on them cameras because we need your energy. All right, it's 9 o'clock Eastern over here, and I know that some of you are on in Central Standard Time. You're in Pacific time zone now. If you're in the bathroom or if you're indisposed, then keep your camera off, right? Because we don't want to be a distraction. However, we want to see your beautiful faces because we are honored to be here with you tonight. So my name is Nina Moorer, you guys, and I have had massive success through building online global sales distribution teams all around the world in places including Australia and Lima, Peru, and the UK, and all through the Caribbean and South America and Mexico and so many other countries, and right here in the United States. I have been full time away from being a cosmetologist now since January of 2015. And I am so excited going into now my 11th year of being free from the time clock, being able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, how long I want to do it, with whom I want to do it with. And then I also was able to retire my husband October the 30th of 2021. And so we work side by side now, and he does what he feels like doing. If he feels like working, he'll go do some work. If he feels like not, then he does that too. He loves being 100% present for our 10-year-old and for our adult children and our grandchildren. We love life and we love God's people, and we were convicted by the word of God, and we understand that the word says it's a good book that we read, and I'm not here to pressure you or to convert you into any religion or anything like that, but there's a good book that we read that says in 3rd John 1 and 2 that we should prosper and be in good health. I don't know about you all, but is there anybody that's on here tonight that's ready to prosper? And maybe you just don't know how. Is there anyone on here that feels like you've been kind of on the hamster wheel, right? You've been living the Groundhog Day, that movie where you feel like you're waking up and life is still the same over and over and over again, right? We've got these residual bills, but we don't have a lot of income that's accumulating for us to be able to live the life that we know that we deserve. How many of you on here really do realize and know that you are worthy of abundance? You were created for abundance. You were created to be wealthy, but no one has ever taught us how. No one's ever taught us how. We've not been educated when it comes to financial literacy. And so we want to make sure that we're helping you now walk this journey with us, right? And we're going to walk it with you. We're going to hold you by the hand and show you the way. Most people fail when it comes to investing because they don't have the proper education. All right, they don't have the proper education. And so I do want to bring Dr. Dunn back up here. We're going to kind of go through this presentation with you guys, and we're going to talk to you and just have a real conversation. We don't want to make this scary. We want to have a real conversation so that you all will be able to, number one, see, and let me know if you can see this. Let me know. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. If you can see this presentation, we want to make sure that you can see it. And there is a way for me to, can you see it full screen? Can you also see it full screen? You guys can all see this full screen? Yes or yes? Is that a yes? Okay, I see Dr. Jameson shaking her head. Yes. And so welcome to the world of cryptocurrency. Before we get started, what we want you to do is we want you to send a quick text message or an inbox or a DM or whatever to the person that may have invited you. And let us know who invited you in the comments, because they don't know, they might get a little something. They might get a little prize for having the most guests on this evening. So let us know in the comments who might have invited you, because we want to definitely make sure that we're giving them a shout out as well. All right. And so cryptocurrency is revolutionizing the financial world. You cannot even get on Instagram, TikTok, and or Facebook and scroll without seeing some things like crypto, bull run, Bitcoin. You're seeing that the new administration that's coming in, and I'm not here to talk about politics or anything like that. I'm not going to talk about what I'm in favor of or not. What I am in favor of is not being broke. And I promised myself that I would never, ever be broke another day of my life. Dr. Jameson, Dr. Dunn, Dr. Bramwell, what I do know is, had we had this information 10, 15 years ago, the times when I was earning $30,000 a week, $40,000, $50,000 a month, when we were seeing $10,000 checks every single week, if I had known to just leave my money there. See, because I did take some money and put it up, and then I drew it out. I did a withdrawal, and I never put it back because of fear. Is there anyone on here that's had fear and you kind of put some money in and you took it out because you were uncertain? You were uncertain, right? I understand. Join the club. Join the club. Plenty of us were uncertain. And so we're going to go ahead, and Dr. Dunn is going to go over this slide with you to kind of just let you know right out the gate that we are not here to hoodwink you or put blinders over your eyes. Dr. Dunn, take it away. You can take this slide.
Absolutely not. So very important for you to understand, and you can read this for yourself, that we are not financial advisors. Me, myself, talking for myself, I did not go to school for finance. I didn't go to school for crypto. None of that. All we can do is share with you experience and what we're learning. All we can do is give you what's suggested, and then you take that information, go research for yourself, and do what you need to do that's best for you. Okay, so we're not telling you what to do. We're only suggesting, but we're also suggesting for you to do your own research as well. And it's so easy now. It is videos everywhere. Instagram, you just have to know who to follow and just listen to their advice. People that's been through the cycle before, right? Don't listen to people that just getting started like you. Find some people that's been through the cycle before, and they can give you what the ups and downs are, so you know when to put your money in, and most importantly, when to pull your money out.
There it is. There it is. And we're never, ever going to ask you for money. Never, ever. If anyone asks you for money because they want to invest it for you, run. Run. That is a scam. But we are not liable for any of your gains. We're not liable for any of your losses, because the one thing we do have to understand is cryptocurrency, like any investing, is volatile. It goes up and down, right? Where we do want you to watch so that you get an understanding, but we don't want you to watch it in a way that you're upset every time it drops. There are going to be what we call drawbacks. During the drawbacks, and I want you to write this down, during the drawbacks is when you buy. You buy during the drawback, okay? You want to buy when it's low, sit when it's higher, and then there will be some transactions that we make that we may fund a higher amount, but when we're funding higher amounts, we're looking to pull it right out when we're doing what's called day trading. That is going to be further down the line. We've got to get you comfortable first with beginning to invest. One of the biggest mistakes as an investor is watching your investments instead of making more money to invest more money. That's going to be one of your biggest mistakes, just to invest and then you're sitting there just watching it instead of figuring out ways to earn more money to invest more. All right? We're going to teach you how to buy money. That's essentially what we're doing, because our mission is to do what? Educate you. So Dr. Dunn, what have you seen as the problems that we're seeing in the world today?
Oh, goodness. Inflation, bad credit, increased rates, mortgages, loans, everything. Just people are just, they're getting two and three jobs and still behind. They just can't get ahead. More taxes coming out. It's so much. And that's life, guys. That's real. People are going through this. And then when they're working two and three jobs just to get more money, they're losing time with their family, their kids, their friends, time with themselves. Self-care is very important. And that's real. That's depressing.
Yeah,
And that's on the rise as well.
depression's on the rise. It's on the rise because there's a lack of money. And when there's a lack of
Mhm.
money, there's a lot of stress. People start gaining weight, they start getting sick, and the marriages start falling apart. People in the
Mhm.
household, their marriages, people stop liking each other when money is a problem. And we know that these are problems and they're very real, real problems. But guess what? There's also a solution.
Mhm.
And we want to help you solve your money problems. Not only
Mhm.
do we want to help you solve your money problems, but we want to help us not be ignorant, because people perish for the lack of knowledge. And
Mhm.
we've got these old-fashioned ideologies of how we're supposed to get rich by going to get multiple jobs. But guess what? Multiple jobs, that's just not going to cut it. Multiple jobs are for multiple people. We have a smarter way, a better way. Now, this is a more long term play. This is not a get rich quick scheme. All right. That is not what this is. The day trading, when we begin day trading, those are going to be more immediate results. But as we're investing right now, 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe 100, right? XRP is one of the crypto stocks that we're investing in right now. And our goal is to get $1,000 in there before it's $1,000. All right. XRP is still very affordable. It's not even $3 yet. So it's still very, very affordable. But I remember when I bought my first XRP, it wasn't even $1, right? And so it is a great time right now because we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we use to create them. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that we used to create them. Dr. Dunn, since we've come together as a community to begin investing in crypto together, what have you seen in your own portfolio happen for yourself and your family? And just the
Yes,
short amount of time.
it is very exciting because I think when we first started, I mean, you mentioned XRP, we got in and it wasn't even $1 yet, but Uniswap, it was what, $7 and now it's at 13, $14. On a good day, it's reached $16. I mean, that's just before, we're going to talk about this in a few minutes, but before the big X turnover, right?
Right.
So that's just a little bit, but the portfolio that the experts have given us, we have an excellent financial team that's helping us. And when I started with my merely $20, guys, literally, guys, I started with $20. And then every time I just got a little something, I would just get a new coin, put a little bit more on this one. You know, it's up five, six, seven times that on a very good high day already. And I really haven't invested that much yet. All right. So we're about to do it, but we haven't done it yet. But just that little bit of investment setting us up for right now to set us up even more for the future, 3 to 5 years from now. So that's exciting.
Yeah, and even for Paul and I, we bought cryptocurrency. We bought stocks for our children for Christmas. We didn't buy a bunch of junk. Our adult children all got stocks, and We're even getting ready to figure out, learn how to set Paige up as well, at her young age, so that when she is an adult, once she is 18, when she does come out of high school, she can make a decision as to what she wants to do on her own. What we have to understand when we think about financial literacy, is that cryptocurrency is not a trend. And I want you to write that down, and I want you to put that in the comments for me. Cryptocurrency is not a trend. It is we're saying it's the future of finance, but it really is the right now. There are major corporations, banks, and even governments that are adopting blockchain technology. That just means it's digital currency. And the difference between crypto and Forex is international digital currency exchange, where crypto is United States based. All right. But you will find that a lot of the Caribbean countries, a lot of the African countries and things like that, it is very difficult for them to try to invest because there is a lot of fraud over there. Okay. But those who understand and invest now will be ahead when digital currency becomes the standard. I want you to know the banks are failing. They are failing, and they're failing fast. Digital currency is the standard. And so when you hear things like Ripple is the system that the currency moves through, right? That's one of the systems that the currency moves through. So Dr. Dunn, why financial literacy though? Because we haven't learned it all our lives. And I mean, that's why we are all in the situations we're in right now. But
Absolutely.
why financial literacy?
Well, financial literacy is important for you to know good or bad moves. I mean, let's just keep it simple. We haven't had it, and that's why we don't know what to do with our money. We put it in, well, I don't want to knock the 401ks and the 403bs, but when the stock goes down, your money goes away. You have people that's controlling that money. And without the education and literacy to understand that crypto, you are in charge of your money. And you need to be educated on what to do with that, how to do it, the systems, the process. It's not just putting money over here. You got to know the reason why you're doing that. You got to know the process behind it. Who is the company? Who is the CEO? What is their future of the company? Like those things are important. And we can only learn that through the financial literacy and education.
Right. Because cryptocurrency, like I said, is digital currency. But I want you all to write this down. Wealth is built by those who move before the crowd. I want you to write that down. That is probably powerful. Y'all can go ahead and give me some credit, right? Bars. Wealth is built. That should be a whole Facebook post, okay? Put it on your threads. Wealth is built by those who move before the crowd. Let's keep it real. I believe that everyone on here is of some kind of minority descent, correct? I mean, I didn't look all the way through, and maybe we're not all 100%, but the majority of people that are on this Zoom right now are of a minority descent. Why, as a people, do we wait until every other person is doing it before we will buy in? That is not how wealth is built. We've got to be the trend setters. We've got to set the pace because wealth is built by those who move before the crowd. That's what's going to happen. And you just need to know cryptocurrency is simply digital currency that you can actually buy from, get paid from. You're going to start seeing machines all over the place soon. So you have to understand the window to position yourself from major gains is now. It's now while XRP is $2 and some change. Because we've seen XRP take a little spike closer to $3 and then come back to it and do a drawback. And it almost went back under $2. It went like to $1.99 for a hot second. And then stayed in the low twos because that is the time. You don't want to wait until XRP is at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $1,000. You want to buy it now so that you own plenty of XRP so that as it's growing, you're making money. The window to position yourself for those major gains is now, and waiting could cost you the opportunity of a lifetime. And I am not trying to scare you. I'm trying to tell you the God's honest truth. If you wait, you are going to miss this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dr. Dunn, give us some facts. Give us some facts.
Mm-hmm. So you're never too old to start. I said that earlier. I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 this year. But that's still pretty young. I mean, I have what, hopefully 50, 60 more years to live, right? And if I want to retire, maybe retire my husband or be financially free by the time I'm 50, it's time to get started right now. Even only could make this happen 46, 47, if I do it right, if I educate myself correctly. So you're never too old to start. Even if you're 60, 70, 80, 90, I'm sure you have kids, grandkids, great grandkids. This is about generational wealth. This is not about just you getting rich real quick and living your best life, even though we all want to live our best life. But generational wealth has to start somewhere. Why not start with you? And it could be at any age. Okay. Investing with a learning community can increase your chances of success. And that's very true. I have learned so much being involved in this community, even though I knew a little bit before, but I was kind of teaching you can learn from people. All right. That is so important. Or maybe I was doing something and it wasn't the right way, but I couldn't know that unless I got within a community that can help me. So we're all here to help each other. All investing has risk. Never invest more than you are willing to lose. Okay. So if you have bills, please pay your bills. At the end of the week, if you got $50 left, put $20 in somewhere. Okay. So it's this
We're
for
gonna
the
show you how
long
to have some
term.
extra. We gonna show y'all how to have some extra.
We definitely gonna show
We
you how
gonna
to
show you
have
how to
some
have some
extra.
extra. You know, another one of the things that I'm
Definitely are.
thinking about
But
today, as
but
I
definitely
yeah,
don't do anything that you're not willing to risk. Do not mess with your rents or your mortgage money. Pay that, please. Don't mess with your car note. Pay that because this is for long term. You're not going to get that money back right away. Okay, so we're
but you'll
about the
see it grow
extra
faster than any other platform, any other
for
bank, any
sure.
other account, any for like you literally gonna see this grow, and it's gonna be growing right before your eyes. One of the things that I ran across today as I was putting some notes together for tonight, Dr. Dunn, is that high inflation demands smart investments. Because right now we're living in a world of inflation
Mm-hmm.
that's it is astronomical, unbelievable. We went to Costco the other day, and when we were walking out, I was looking at Paul, and I was like, "Can you just tell me, but how did we spend $400? Like on what? The cart wasn't
Right.
even half full. Like it just wasn't even full." And he was like, "Well, we did have to renew our membership." I said, "Well, yeah, I get that, but where's the other $300 worth of groceries? Where
Right.
is it? You know?" But inflation is silently draining the value of our money.
Mhm.
That is what's happening. And crypto offers a hedge against inflation and a way to grow your income in ways that traditional investments can't. So we need assets that outpace inflation. That is what I want you guys to write down. Crypto is going to be your asset to outpace inflation so that no one's struggling to keep up, because that's basically what's happening. We're struggling to keep up. You know, with high growth potential, cryptocurrency, one of the biggest benefits, like I said, is that we're going to be able to outpace inflation. But high growth potential, crypto is where everyday people can see life changing returns. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have 10,000 followers on Instagram. You don't need 100,000 followers. You don't need a million views. This is not about that, but especially during a bull run. Dr. Dunn, do you want to talk about the bull run and why it's so important right now?
Yeah, so the bull run, I think it's a slide for this, but it happens every 4 years. Okay, so we all know about Bitcoin, right? So every 4 years, the number of Bitcoin that's available gets cut in half. Okay, so what that means is it's more valuable because people always want what they can't have, right? So people rush to go get what's left. So now the price increases. When the price increases on Bitcoin, it has to fall through the altcoins, right? So that's XRP and Uniswap and Ethereum, like all those type of coins.
XLM,
So every 4
Chainlink.
years, the value of those coins go up. All right, so that's starting right now. Like we're on the edge of it. Like between first quarter, second quarter, it's gonna happen. All right, so now what we're doing is we're investing to set ourselves up for some gains, but we're gonna use those gains to really set ourselves up for the next bull run. All right, so this is a long term. Y'all got to think long term. Y'all got to think big vision here. All right, so we're gonna take those gains, set ourselves up for the next bull run. So before the bull run, there's a bear market where the coins do have its biggest drawback. All right, so you might see Bitcoin go down to 60, 70,000. Like right now it's at 92, 93,000. And that's when you want to start really investing during those years where the biggest drawbacks happen, because the next bull run is going to go back up. And shoot, it might go up to 300,000 the next cycle.
XRP, XRP right now, they're predicting that XRP is going to go up to 1,000.
Oh, wow. And it's at $2, y'all.
That's the prediction. It's at $2 and some change. Do you understand owning $1,000 worth of XRP? And if you have $1,000 just extra right now, that's what I would be doing. I wouldn't be thinking about no vacation, no vacations, no girls trips, no pocketbooks, no hair, no nothing. You see, we all wearing our natural hair right now. We're not even investing in wigs and units and all of that, all right? Because we're putting every bit of extra into our investments, which is what we should have been doing. And guess what? We probably wouldn't even be on this Zoom right now had we all been doing that 10 and 15 years ago when money was like flowing like milk and honey. But it is okay because we've got some ways, some very creative, crafty ways to help you to earn some extra, right? So that you'll have some money to invest. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. We want to help you take control of your money. With crypto, you're the boss. No banks, no middleman, just you and your money. Okay, so Jimmy Carter passed away and God rest his soul. So today the markets were closed, right? That's about the only things that you're going to see happen when something major like that happens, where the market is closed. And the market is also quiet on the weekends, all right? And opens back up at 9:30 a.m. on Mondays. But other than that, this is open to everyone, everywhere. You don't need to be a guru. All you have to do is put yourself in a community like this one so that we can help you grow. And all you've got to do is say, yes, we're going to show you how to get started. It's $39.95. There's no hidden fees. You get into our Telegram chat where the real magic begins to happen. All right, that's where the real magic begins, in that Telegram chat. But you will have access to some crypto trainings once you get started. You'll be able to log in and you'll be able to go through the crypto trainings with Michelle Lee. She's one of our great, great, great friends, and she's an excellent educator. And you can watch those videos over and over and over again, because guess what? She's teaching it like it's kindergarten. And they're very short little videos that you should play over and over and over again, because what we're trying to teach you how to do right now is if you're a right-handed person, we're trying to teach you how to write with your left hand. If you're a lefty, we're trying to teach you how to write with your right hand. All you're doing right now is getting familiar with another kind of language, and it's going to take you some time to learn it. You're not going to learn it all over again, like overnight. And so you're going to get research and education. We're going to help you diversify your portfolios, and we're going to help you grow in your mindset and your network within the community. And it's just $39.95. And that gains you access to our Telegram chat, where we will in the future be teaching day trading as well, because we will have some tools. We'll have access to some tools that will tell us what to put in, when to put it in, how much to take out, when to put it in, when to take it out. And we have a very, very expensive tool that you don't have to buy. But because we have access to it, we're going to give you what to do and how to do it. So it is really the future, like I said, of cryptocurrency. Crypto isn't new and it's here to stay. It's not the future. It is what? Now. But within the community is power. We learn and grow together because crypto can be overwhelming when you are alone. But in the community, you are surrounded by people who are learning, growing, and building wealth together. Success happens faster when you have mentorship. I'll say it again. Success happens faster when you have mentorship, accountability, and shared resources. You probably want to write that down. Success happens faster when you have mentorship, accountability, and shared resources. So the Bible says that money answers all things in Ecclesiastes 10 and 19, but it also says that my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, which is in Hosea 4 and 6. Tonight, you've gained knowledge that can change your financial future. The question is, what will you do with it? See, we are entering in a season where the prepared will prosper. And I want you to probably write that down too. That was a bar too. I done gave y'all a whole lot of bars tonight. We're entering into a season where the prepared will prosper and the passive will miss out. This is not lamb season. This is lion season, right? And don't wait for another bull run to pass you by. Think about it. In 4 years, how old will you be? In 4 years, I want to be laying on a little island somewhere, okay? Sipping Mai Tais or maybe not a Mai Tai, but you know what I mean? I want the little pretty umbrella in there, right? So you join this movement, you plug into the community and start building the wealth that you and your family deserve. Your future self will thank you for the decision that you make today. Let's build wealth together because health is wealth. So we want you to get back to the person who invited you to join our community, to join this Zoom tonight. You want to ask them for their link. It is very important. Ask them for their link. They're going to give you a link that says like avasar.com, AVASAR, avasar.com. It is just $39.95. You join the community, and then once you're in the community, if you want or need to earn extra income, we have a way where we can show you how to take $45 and we're going to show you how to take $45 and turn that into $320, right? We're going to show you how to take a small investment. And if you want to invest a little more, but we're going to show you how to flip some products. That's right, because it's wellness season where people are looking to lose weight, to get fit. The top 3 resolutions are to get closer to God, to make more money, and to lose weight. All right, those are the top 3. And because we are right now at the very top of the bull run and at the top of the year, your timing couldn't be more perfect. So run back to the person who invited you here. Send them a text message, send them a message on Facebook and or Instagram, and you're going to get their link. They're going to show you how to get started for $39.95. And then you're going to get added to our Telegram chat because we found a way to get you in much more cost effective. Our other platform was a little more costly, and we knew that we didn't want anything that was going to be a hindrance for anyone getting started, which is why we chose to use this platform. All right. So we don't have you paying out $175 a month for the education. We got you paying out $39.95 for the community, right? And all access to everything that we've got. All right, you guys. So listen, we want you to know that God loves you. We love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Dr. Dunn and I are so excited that you chose to be here tonight. We believe that tonight is the first day of the best days of your life. And I'm going to tell you something. Give us 18 months, y'all. I promise you. Give us the next 2 years of your lives just investing with us in the community. And guess what? You might have some problems, but guess what? Money won't be one of them. All right. So good night and God bless you all. Welcome to the Fit and Funded community.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.